this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Gemini, in today's reading, I'm going to give you two of the Denise Linn Oracle cards, going to do your reading and then clarify it. Also wanted to let you know that I will be doing a live for mini readings this Wednesday. So if you're wanting to join, look at the community page. There'll be a link there. All right, so also look at your moon, sun, and rising sign to get a better picture of your reading. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Gemini. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Okay, two cards for Gemini Spirit for their highest good. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, nice. All right, so you have reaching your destination. Definitely, your light is shining brightly. Aw. So I feel like everything's falling into place for you. You're on the right path. You know, we'll see more. But I do feel like, you're letting go of a lot of things. So that's good. You have mystic healer. Healing energy flows through you. Definitely. I feel like you're using a lot of your energy for better. I feel like you're putting your all your energy into something that you want, instead of like being stuck in the same place. I feel like you're feeling that healing energy go through you. So it's good. I feel like you're letting go of a lot of things, clearing your energy. So I feel like that's nice. I also feel like you have gifts to share with the world. If you haven't, I feel like you have like some kind of gifts, or trying to do things differently. Oh man, I don't like the way that looks. How about that? Okay. So let's get started on your reading, Gemini. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Gemini. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. All right, here we go. One for the current. This is for Gemini. One for, okay, so with the Ace of Pentacles, wow, everybody's been getting this one. This is a new path. This is a new cycle. I feel like there's financial opportunities coming towards you, and just opportunities. I feel like you want that stability, that strong foundation also for some of you guys. Well, we'll see. Then you have the one for the situation, the Star card. Nice. I feel like you need to keep your faith and your hope and not let go of that. Okay, no matter what. I feel like you need to just, don't let go of your faith or whoever you pray to. Like, don't let go of that hope. Okay. Wow. And then the pastor now. The Four of Swords. So they're asking you to really rest, really take the time to rest, Gemini, okay? Because there's times that things catch up to you and you avoid taking rest. It's time, okay? Gather your thoughts, really try to find that rest within you, because I feel like you're going through a healing right now. And then you have, well, for what's hidden, the Six of Pentacles. Somebody could be coming in to give you something, or you could be giving somebody something, or being generous. We'll see what the cards say when I pull out more. And then you have the hopes and the fears. You have the Page of Swords. I feel like you stand very strong. You know what you're doing. But you need to start seeing the truth in things, okay? I feel like you need to not jump to conclusions on things also. Whew. One for what you need to work on. I'm sorry, what you need to do now is be on this path, this new cycle, and use it. We'll see more, because there is a new path here. You have the Ace of Pentacles and you have the Fool card. So we'll see more. What you need to work on. The Five of Swords. You need to leave this anger behind you. Hold on to a lot of anger, frustration, bitterness. And for what's hidden, you have the Five of Cups and the Eight of Swords. Wow. I'm just going to take the Five of Cups because that's what pulled out first. Okay. With the Five of Cups, I do feel like you still have that anger within you. I feel like you've been disappointed. You're very disappointed in things. It may have been that you're disappointed on the way you've done things or somebody has done things, but you're very disappointed. I feel like you have a lot of regret about a lot of things that have been happening, that have happened also. All right, so at the end of the tarot deck, you are going to leave things behind. Better times are coming in. Very nice. Good, good, good. You also have the 6 of Wands, so you have 666 here, so it's nice. Look that number up. You have the 6 of Wands here. 6 of Wands is saying that there is a lot of victory and success if you want it. Okay, and the Ace of Wands is here also, and it's asking you to really really use this new beginning, this new cycle for putting your projects out there, for doing something different, is what they're saying. Wow, interesting. All right, so let's do this. Gemini, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Gemini. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. All right, Gemini. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here for Gemini? All right, so you do have you start off with the Ace of Pentacles, and sorry, it's my chair, you guys. So with the Ace of Pentacles here, I do feel like there is opportunities here for you. But I feel like it has something has to do with the abundance that you have, like the material success. You know, there could have been some kind of financial opportunity that you've been going through, and maybe somebody did something something that wasn't right, you know, or maybe it was that you know, you could have lost some kind of money, and your emotions are very angry, very like, you know, you didn't pay attention, you know, that sort of speak. But I feel like, you know, your emotions are very high. Could also be vice versa, where, you know, you did receive some kind of opportunity and you're very happy about it. But I feel like, you know, I feel like it's more on the painful side, like something has happened, maybe your finances, or maybe you've done something and you shouldn't have done, and it's like, oh my God, you know, what the heck did I do? And I feel like it's here, you know, like your emotions are high over it. With the Queen of Pentacles here, though, I do feel like, you know, I feel like you need to really take your time with things, okay? I feel like you need to plan very carefully with the things that are going on around you. Like, really be careful on how you're doing things, because when the Queen of Pentacles shows up, she's a multitasker. She knows how to come into her resources, right? She knows how to make that money. She knows how to do it. She just straight up knows what she needs to do to create what she wants. But the way she does it is that she takes her time. She doesn't rush through things. She takes her time. She sees what she needs to do. And that's what they're asking you. Really take your time with everything that's going on, okay? With your finances and how you're doing things, because you don't want things to happen that you shouldn't be, okay? I also feel like it for somebody out there. I feel like you feel like you don't have anything, like no resources. And I feel like, you know, you're in your emotions a lot, Gemini. That there are times that you really wish that things could change, you know. Really start taking care of yourself, really nurture yourself, okay? Because I do feel like you are going through a healing here also. You have the Star card here. And why is the Star card here for the situation? One more card. Wow. So, you know, something has come to an end in your life. Definitely. You do have the Ten of Swords here. You know, you started off with this Three of Swords, and the Three of Swords is about emotions being very emotional, you know, being painful, being sad, you know, and I feel like you need to really trust your intuition on things and really move above that, you know, even though that things have come to an end. Remember that the Ace of Swords always goes back to the Ace of Swords instead of, you know, because this is an ending, so something new is coming in. They're asking you to keep your hope, your faith, to really not give up on anything, okay? to really see that, you know, good things are going to come in for you. You know, they're asking you to have compassion, to have forgiveness, to really trust your intuition on things. You know, they're asking you to, you know, to be, you know, like keep your faith, because, you know, like don't lose it. Pay attention to your dreams also. I feel for some of you guys, but definitely pay attention to your intuition on when you're doing things. Okay, really keep your hope and your faith on everything. You know, even though it seems like it's not going to work out, it will. It will definitely work out. Okay. I feel like you need to pay attention to your feelings also, like how you're feeling towards this ending, like why you feel the way you feel. You know, I feel like you need to pay attention to that, because you're definitely going through this huge healing here. And I feel like, you know, it's just part of the process that you're going through. You're going to start you're going to start feeling better, but you just need to go through this before, you know, you get to that point. You have the Four of Swords here for the past or now. I do believe that it's now. I feel like you need to start taking care of yourself, because your emotions will take a toll on you. Really, you need to rest. You need to rejuvenate yourself. You really need to be taken care of. Okay, take care of yourself, because this is the Four of Swords. You have the Six of Pentacles up here. And why is the Six of Pentacles for what's hidden? From a card. You know, it's weird because I feel like I've done this reading before. It's just like really weird. So you have the Six of Pentacles here. I feel like you know, somebody could come in to help you with abundance, or somebody could give you something here, or maybe you could be helping somebody also, being generous with something, because I do feel like there is a lot of success here. You have the Six of Swords, Six of Wands here, and the Six of Wands is talking about, you know, being successful, you know, your hard work paying off, you know, could also be that. But I do feel like you are definitely going towards the success, so it's very nice. You also have the Seven of Wands here, and the Seven of Wands is definitely talking about standing your ground and doing what's going to make you happy, because whatever it is that you're wanting to be that's going to make you happy, you're going to be very successful. Okay, so really be persistent on what it is that you want to create and what you want to do. Like really, because I feel like you have a lot of ideas, and I feel like it's going to work out, you know, and what it is that you want to do. If that's what you want, like really stand your ground. I feel also too, you need to let other people help you with things. Like there are times that you just don't want to accept the help, and you really need to. Okay. Wow. And then you have the Page of Swords down here for the hopes and, the hopes and fears. One more card. So with the Page of Swords here, I feel like you need to really speak your truth and see the truth in everything. You know, there are times when you don't want to see the truth and really see it. And I feel like you need to. Okay. I feel like you need to express yourself clearly and not be mean about it, like be harsh about it. I feel like you need to be careful on how you're communicating, because you don't know how the other person is feeling or doing things. I feel like you need to start being a little bit more serious on things also, and start getting things done. Start putting, you know, doing things that you want to create and do, like following your heart. With the Knight of Cups here, the Knight of Cups is definitely talking about following your heart, trusting yourself, you know, trusting your intuition also. But the Two of Swords, I do feel like you're going to make a decision very soon. I feel like, you know, that you need to take that blindfold off and really see the truth in everything that's going on. Like, don't just take somebody's word for it. Really do your research. Really do what you need to do to find out the truth about it. Okay, if it's not the person that is coming from, if it's not that person, and you don't see it that it's true, then really, really take that to heart. Okay, really trust your intuition, because your intuition does know what is true and what is not. Okay, and follow your heart. You have the Fool card here for what you need to do now. One more card. Wow. All right. So this is new path here for you, definitely. You have the Full card here, and you also have the Ace of Pentacles. You know, you are definitely where you're supposed to be at. If you didn't know, you are, okay? Even if it seems like you like nothing is working out, there is a new path here, okay? But it's up to you to go forward with it, because if you feel angry and frustrated with this Five of Wands, you're never going to see anything good, okay? Because you're going to have that anger, that frustration within you. And they're asking you to really see everything, okay? Put your energy into something that you want to create, you know, because there is abundance here. There's financial opportunities, and, you know, if you would only pay attention, you know, you could go through that gate right there and see all these opportunities that are going to be handed to you. Wow. Very nice. Very nice. I feel like there's a lot of growth here, you know, a lot of growth, but you're still in that mode where you hold on to things, Gemini, and you really need to try to let that go. You do have 555 here now, so a lot of change is also coming in for you. You have the Five of Swords here for what you need to work on. You have the Knight of Swords, and you have the Queen of Wands. Wow. Okay, so with the Five of Swords, you do have a lot of anxiety, a lot of anger within you still. You know, this is something that you really need to let go, because I know it's been in your reading. You know, there are a lot of people that could help with that. You know, you can go to somebody you can talk to, you know, or just write it in a journal. But really try to release this, okay? Because you still hold on to that a lot. I feel like you're definitely going to be moving forward. I feel like you're wanting to move forward, but just be careful on how you're doing things, okay? Don't rush into anything. Don't go and make quick decisions. Really take your time with everything that's going on. You also have the Queen of Wands here, and the Queen of Wands is definitely talking about, you know, be persistent, be assertive, you know, don't let anybody don't let anybody ruin your day, or don't let anybody, you know, dim your light. Really, you know, find your strength and your courage to continue to move on without being in a bad mood or feeling angry or feeling frustrated, okay? They're asking you to do that. Because the Queen of Wands, she follows her light. She doesn't let anybody dim her light. She is the light, okay? So just know that. And that they're saying that that's you, okay? So that's what you need to do. You do have the Five of Cups here for the outcome. One more card. Wow. So with the Five of Cups, I feel like you are very disappointed in things, you know, or the outcomes. Could have been some kind of disappointment that you have within you, that you think you have done. Or it could be people that are around you that have disappointed you. No matter what, there was some kind of decision or something that was in your life that you feel like very disappointed in, you know. And I feel like you need to really start paying attention to things, because, you know, yes, disappointments happen in life, yes, but you still need to keep going, you know, and not lose hope. And I also feel like if you were to see things clearer and better, you would see that there are definitely opportunities for you. You are reviewing everything in your life with the Seven of Pentacles here. You're trying to figure out, what am I going to do next? Where am I going from this point on? How I want things differently. I want to do things differently. I want to feel different instead of anger, anger, anger. Okay, and that's what you're trying to do right now, trying to figure out what your next step is. They're asking you to have patience for everything. I feel like you need to look at things differently. I feel like you need to look at things from both sides instead of just one side. I feel like you need to really do your research and really see everything, okay? Have patience for everything also. Wow. All right, so, all right. And I also feel like for some of you guys, I feel like you're waiting on somebody. Also. All right, so, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. God bless.